Hello, my students in grade 9. I am so glad to present this lesson. You are valued and your contributions are important. I hope you have an awesome time. Our lesson today, Module 2, B1 read, B to C, plus 3 vocabulary. Students' book, pages 20 and 21. Workbook pages from 11 to 13. Learning objectives play a vital role in any lesson. So listen carefully, my students. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to 1. Respond to some WH questions after scanning the 4 dialogues. 2. Identify some examples of formal and informal language in the 4 dialogues. 3. Guess the meaning of some unknown words from the available clues. B. Read the dialogues again and answer the questions. But before that, you can stop the video, answer the questions, then check your answers. Number 1. Which two people know a relative of the other person? Gwen and Steve. Which dialogues? Dialogue 1, Dialogue 3. How did you know? When Gwen said, "Isn't your name Deborah?" Susan said, "That's my sister." Then Gwen said, "Deborah and I used to work at West Shell Secondary School." And the other dialogue, when Steve said, "I think it was at your brother's barbecue." Number 2. Who is looking for a job? Khalid. Which dialogue? Dialogue 2. How did you know? When he said, "I am unemployed, but I haven't found a job yet." Number 3. Which two people haven't seen each other for a year? Ken and Steve. Which dialogue? Dialogue 3. How did you know? When Ken said, "How long has it been since we last saw each other?" Ken, "That was a year ago." Number 4. Who looks like someone else? Susan. Which dialogue? Dialogue 2. How did you know? When Susan said, "That's my sister. We look alike. I am Susan." Number 5. Who needs help? Patrick. Which dialogue? Dialogue 4. How did you know? When Patrick said, "Well, I don't think I've ever felt this ill before, and I haven't been to work for over a week." Number 6. Who thought the other person was someone else? Gwen. Which dialogue? Dialogue 1. How did you know? When she said, "Excuse me, haven't we met before? Isn't your name Deborah?" Let's answer some more comprehension questions on Dialogue 1. But before we go, You can stop the video, answer the questions, and then check your answers. We have 6 questions on Dialogue 1. Number 1. Who's Deborah? Susan's sister. Number 2. Where did Deborah and Gwen used to work? At West Hill Secondary School. Number 3. Has Deborah changed a lot? No, she hasn't. Number 4. What does Deborah do? She's a math teacher. Number 5. What is Gwen asking Susan to do? To tell her sister that she said hello. Number 6. Why is Susan asking Gwen to repeat her name? Because she didn't catch it. Let's answer questions on Dialogue 2. We have 5 questions. Number 1. Why is Ahmed asking Khalid if he could join him? Because there aren't any tables available. Number 2. What does Ahmed do? He's a travel agent. Number 3. Where is the travel agency? It's not far from the cafe. Number 4. When did Khalid graduate? Last year. Number 5. How many interviews has Khalid already been to this week? He's already been to 3 interviews. Let's answer questions on Dialogue 3. We have 4 questions. Number 1. Where did Ken and Steve last meet? At Ken's brother's barbecue. Number 2. Where was Ken working then? At an art gallery. Number 3. Why does Steve have to go? Because he has to take the A19. Number 4. What did he tell Ken before he left? To give him a call sometime. Let's answer questions on Dialogue 4. We have 4 questions. Number 1. What's wrong with Patrick? He's ill. Number 2. How long has he been absent from work? More than a week. Number 3. How long has he had earache? He isn't sure. Number 4. When did he realize that something was seriously wrong? When he realized he couldn't hear his wife. C. Read the dialogues again and find examples of formal or informal language in each of them. Students' Book, page 20. Stop the video, do the exercise, then check your answers. Dialogue 1. Didn't catch your name. This is an informal way to say, repeat your name, please. Tell her I said hi. Hi is an informal greeting. Dialogue 2. Tell me about it. This is informal. It could be better. This is informal too. Let's see Dialogue 3. We can find some informal language expressions like long time no see. This is informal. Got to go. This is informal. Let's see examples of formal language in Dialogue 4. Good afternoon. This is a formal greeting. Mr. Armstrong. This is a formal title for a person in order not to call him by his first name. 3. Vocabulary. Read the following sentences. Can you guess what the words or phrases in bold mean? Student's book, page 21. Stop the video, do the exercise, then check your answers. Number 1. Jack's gone out with his mates. They go skateboarding every Thursday after school. What's the meaning of mates? Mates means friends. Number 2. This is Rashid, a childhood friend. We grew up in the same neighborhood. What does a childhood friend mean? It means somebody you have been friends with since you were both children. Number 3. We've invited only close friends and relatives to the wedding. No distant relatives. What does close friends mean? What does distant relatives mean? Close friends means very good friends. Distant relatives, people who are in the same family as you, but you are not related to closely. Number 4. Jill is a mutual friend of ours. I know her from school, and Tina met her at college years ago. What does a mutual friend mean? A mutual friend, a friend through whom you connect to other friends. Number 5. They don't know each other. They are complete strangers. What does complete strangers mean? It means people you don't know. Number 6. Ali is an old acquaintance. I see him sometimes when I visit my hometown. What does an old acquaintance mean? An old acquaintance? A person you've known for many years, but he's not a close friend. To conclude, let's remind you with what we've learned today. 1. How to identify the main idea and details in some dialogues. 2. How to infer meanings of words from context. 3. Examples of formal and informal language. Thank you for watching. My grade 9 students, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. Thank you.